where my personal story began. I was born here. My mother's Carolyn Pichet and Gerard Alphonse Pichet. Well, my mom's maiden name wasn't Pichet. However, that's the family I was born into. The hospital did not look like this at the time. You used to come in the front door, which is right at the entrance over here. That would be the tall part of that building that you see there. You'd come in the front door, it was called the Horseshoe, and you'd be dropped off, and they'd rush you upstairs to the 6th floor to have the baby. And this ended up being a place where I came back to work for many years, actually, as a registered nurse. So where I was born and delivered, I actually came back and helped deliver babies as well. But I wanted to share my story and where it began because I want to share with you guys some really super important news. I don't know how to turn this other camera around. I do know how to turn this around. So hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm just going to keep this camera here. Is that working? I think so. It is cold here in Ontario. I don't know, -13 it was this morning. I'm not too sure what it is right now. However, this was a story I wanted to share with you because I am going to be launching my podcast called I Did. I'm very excited to share that with you. We've got 5 guests already interviewed. The footage wasn't edited yet, so I'm going to see what it looks like, but I'm going to play clips of those interviews, if not the whole thing for you guys, on the new podcast channel called I Did. So I would love you guys to jump on over to my channel on YouTube. Just search IDID podcast, just IDID in capitals, and you should find the podcast channel. Hit subscribe because I can't even go on that channel until I hit 50 subscribers, which I didn't. So I'm only going to be able to do some shorts on the new channel until I hit the 50 subscriber mark, which shouldn't take us long, right guys? We can do it. We can do it. And thank you to all of you who follow me, explain where my story began. So for the podcast as well as for this channel, I wanted to let everybody know just exactly where I was born, right there on that 6th floor, right behind me. And this is where my story began. And throughout the podcast, I'm going to be sharing where I moved to, all the different homes I lived with the city and on the outskirts of this town. I've lived always close by. I want to share with you where I went to school, what churches we went to, where I worked, and then this story will unfold as to who I am, what made me the person I am today, and just a little bit about myself. So, guys, mark my words. One day I will become more famous than I am now. I've got this. It's going to be exciting. And the phones are having trouble working because it's so cold. It's crazy cold. I can share some pictures of the Hotel du Hospital in the olden days. In the hallway, they've got some nice pictures and some memories, which if I just park somewhere else, I could run in and maybe we can do a quick video of that while I'm here. And literally, from here on in, I'll learn where I worked, where I went to school, where we went to church, and just where I lived. I think it's just important in the story, really cool, crucially important. So welcome to the Hotel du Hospital, welcome to Cornwall, Ontario, and welcome to my beginning and the beginning of the new podcast I Did. So peace out, y'all. Hope you stay warm and stay safe. There's my truck. Let's flip this around. And, oh, it is so cold. It's so cold. The phone is having trouble because it is cold and windy, focusing and being able to film. So, peace out, y'all. I hope you're safe, staying warm, and until we talk soon, warriors prevail, y'all. And always go adventurizing because life